Prince Harry, because Kinsey Schofield's here with us, royal commentator, of course, extraordinaire in Hollywood, California. Apparently his visa files are going to be made public for the very first time. I think it could be as soon as tomorrow. Kinsey, very good morning to you.
I mean, I have been waiting so long for the answers to this question.
Yes.
Did Prince Harry lie on his visa application, or was he given special treatment potentially under the Biden administration? Because we saw this particular judge fight hard. I mean, he denied initially access to this information under the Biden administration, and now we're seeing this shift under the Trump administration. So really interesting to see what information we actually get from this redacted paperwork.
Right.
Warm greetings to all our viewers on the Sussex Ambassador channel. Let's dive right into the thick of things, the latest frenzy that's taken the media by storm. Mike Graham and Kinsey Schofield, two figures who've wasted absolutely no time in jumping aboard the Hysteria Express. The fuel for this express, the impending release of Prince Harry's immigration documents. Their anticipation is palpable, almost as if they're waiting for a grand prize at the end of this. A prize, it seems, in the form of Prince Harry's deportation. It's a thought they relish in, a thought they savour, as if it's a delicacy served on a silver platter. The disgraceful nature of this desire is nothing short of astounding, bordering on the hateful, obsessive, and delusional. They cling to this fantasy with a fervour that's baffling. A fantasy that's as far from reality as the Earth is from the furthest star. When this illusion shatters, as it inevitably will, they'll be left grappling with a reality they've tried so hard to deny. The joy they find in the potential trouble for Harry is a testament to their character, or lack thereof. It's a bitter and nasty spectacle that's less about rules and more about personal vendettas. Their need to see Harry stumble, to see him falter, simply because he chose to live on his terms, is pitiful. They seem to have tossed fairness and truth out of the window, caring only for their narrative where Harry is punished for daring to exist outside their preferred storyline. But let's set the record straight. Their wishes, as hateful as they are, will crumble. Harry isn't going anywhere. Their desperate attempts to conjure up a scandal will amount to zilch. The haters are on the losing side yet again, and when the dust settles, all that will remain is the embarrassment of Mike Graham and Kinsey Schofield's spiteful campaign. Their joy over the potential downfall of another is a true testament to their character. Now let's peel back the layers to reveal what truly lies beneath their actions. Mike Graham and Kinsey Schofield's eagerness for Prince Harry's potential deportation isn't about upholding immigration laws or holding public figures accountable. No, this fixation runs much deeper. Steeped in a bitter personal vendetta against Harry, their actions are not rooted in justice or righteousness, but in a deep-seated desire to see Harry fail. You see, Prince Harry dared to step away from the prescribed royal path, to live life on his terms, and this seems to have struck a nerve with Graham and Schofield. Their relentless pursuit of Harry's misfortune isn't about him breaking the rules, it's about him breaking their expectations. It's about him daring to challenge the status quo, daring to live an authentic life away from the constraints of royalty. In their eyes, this is an unforgivable transgression, one that merits relentless pursuit and punishment. This obsession, this bitterness, speaks volumes about their character. It reveals a disturbing need to see others suffer for choosing a different path, for daring to live life outside the narrative they prefer. And in their desperate attempts to bring Harry down, they expose their true colours. They show themselves to be not guardians of justice, but petty, vindictive individuals, seeking satisfaction in the misfortunes of others. But their actions go beyond mere spite. Their disregard for truth, for fairness, is a direct reflection of their own insecurities. They see in Harry a freedom, a boldness they themselves lack. And rather than confront their own shortcomings, they choose to project their insecurities onto him. They choose to tear him down, to revel in the idea of his downfall. But in their fervour to see Harry fail, they fail to see their own impending downfall. They fail to see that their actions, their words, reveal more about themselves than they do about Harry. And in the end, it is their own insecurities, their own bitterness, that will be their undoing. Their disregard for truth and fairness is a reflection of their own insecurities. But as we all know, the truth always prevails. The truth is a stubborn thing, and no amount of hateful wishing can alter it. Yes, Mike Graham and Kinsey Schofield may revel in their fantasies, but the reality is that their venomous hopes will inevitably crumble. And Prince Harry, the object of their irrational obsession, will remain unscathed. The fact that they wish to see Harry in trouble, that they eagerly anticipate his downfall, is a testament to their pettiness. Their personal vendetta against a man who chose to live his life on his own terms is not only pitiful, but also a stark reflection of their character. But such spiteful wishes are like sandcastles built on a windy day. They may look imposing for a while, but they are destined to collapse under the weight of reality. They might be desperately trying to create a scandal, to cast a shadow on Harry's life, but their attempts are as futile as trying to catch the wind in a net. Harry isn't going anywhere. His commitment to his values, his determination to live his life as he sees fit, is stronger than any scandal they might try to concoct. Their campaign to tarnish Harry's reputation is nothing more than a spiteful quest, driven by bitterness and resentment, but it's a quest that is bound to fail. The truth, after all, is not so easily manipulated. And when the dust settles, when their campaign falls flat, the only thing that will remain is the stark reality of their failure. Their desperate attempts to manufacture a scandal, their eagerness to see Harry in trouble, will amount to nothing. Because in the end, truth always prevails. And the only thing their vain attempts will achieve is to expose their own pettiness. In the end, their spiteful campaign will only lead to their own embarrassment. They will be left with the bitter taste of defeat, and Harry, unscathed, will continue to live his life on his terms, far removed from their petty vendetta. In conclusion, let's reflect on what we've discussed today. We've delved into the frenzy stirred up by Mike Graham and Kinsey Schofield, two individuals whose eagerness to see Prince Harry deported borders on the obsessive. Their anticipation for the release of Harry's immigration documents has been nothing short of disgraceful, highlighting a level of animosity that is both unnecessary and unbecoming. We've laid bare their hidden motives, revealing that this is far from a simple matter of rules and regulations. Their desire to see Harry in distress is rooted in a deeply personal hatred, a desire to see him fail because he dared to rewrite his own narrative. Their joy at the prospect of his troubles is a testament to their bitterness, and their disregard for fairness and truth further underscores their spite. We've also foreseen their inevitable downfall. Their wishful thinking, their fantasies of seeing Harry deported, are doomed to crumble. Not because of some divine intervention, but simply because their hopes are baseless. Their attempts to stir up a scandal where there is none will inevitably amount to nothing. When their campaign fails, as it surely will, all that will remain is the echo of their embarrassment. But amidst their vitriol, one thing stands firm: Prince Harry's resilience. Despite their best efforts to tear him down, Harry remains unyielding, living life on his own terms, away from the narrative that others would prefer him to follow. His strength in the face of these baseless attacks is a testament to his character and a stark reminder that no amount of hateful rhetoric can alter the course of his journey. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our content. Goodbye from Sussex Ambassador.